San Angelo and Del Rio, Texas, both yesterday breaking their all-time highest temperature records. The soaring temperatures combined with high humidity, creating a dangerous combination. Roads buckling under the record-setting temperatures.
When your body overheats, it can adversely affect all of your internal organs. It can cause confusion, lethargy, and eventually death over time.
Relief from the deadly heat wave still weeks away.
100 or 105, yeah, but it's hot. Yeah, but I have to work. Doesn't matter.
Texas's deadly heat wave is entering its third week as temperatures reach record-breaking heights and thousands are losing power. Still, many Texans are forced to continue working outside in the blistering heat to make ends meet. So what does Governor Greg Abbott decide to do for them? Take away their water breaks. Let's pull up this headline from The Guardian. Texas governor signs bill rescinding water breaks as deadly heat grips state. Measures will nullify local ordinances that provide workers protection from devastating triple-digit temperatures. From that article, on June 13th, Abbott signed into law a measure rescinding city and county ordinances requiring mandatory water breaks for construction workers in the same week when many cities across the state reached triple-digit temperatures. Among the targets of the law, there are mandated breaks ordered by the city of Austin in 2010 and Dallas in 2015, which required construction workers to take a 10-minute break every 4 hours to drink water and protect themselves from the sun. That's 10 minutes from every 4 hours. Jessica, I mean, just with this, it's insane. That was too little already. And then to walk back that, well, there's record heat in the state. I mean, this man's like literally evil.
Yeah, it's not even like a progressive thing to say workers should have water breaks. It's very capitalist to say we should keep our workers alive so that we can continue to have workers so that they do not die. Like, that's how extreme this is. And it's a very interesting way to deal with a hot labor market right now, where we have more workers than job postings, according to the Federal Reserve. So to dwindle that competition in the workforce, your goal is to let them die by dehydration. Makes a lot of sense. Got it, Greg Abbott. Good policy solution. Sounds like things are going really well for him in Texas. When the temperatures are over 100 degrees every day this week, by the way, is when he's choosing to do this. And I know that the Republicans are going to frame this as like, why should the government tell you when to take your breaks at work? Why are we making these things mandatory in the interest of freedom? Let's make it so we take this law away so you can take them as needed, which will just be your boss telling you to drink never. So we have the freedom to have your boss tell you you should die by dehydration in Texas. That's beautiful.
Right, and it's not even just that they're passing this law to take that away. The law also prevents cities from passing laws in the future that would provide these protections for the workers. This bill is being passed in the same week as multiple workers died outside from the heat.
And the U.S. Postal Service grieving one of their own. Veteran mail carrier Eugene Gates Jr. died in Dallas on Tuesday while delivering mail. The heat index there reaching 116 degrees that day. And the U.S. Postal Service says it provides mandatory heat-related training to all of its employees, and they tell us they're deeply saddened by this loss.
So apparently the USPS is not confirming that his death was heat-related. You can see that in this post here from Fox 4's Peyton Yeager. Just in, USPS confirms the letter carrier died on the job in Dallas Tuesday. Family tells me 66-year-old Eugene Gates collapsed in a front yard and a neighbor performed CPR. USPS isn't confirming if the death is heat-related at this time. The heat index Tuesday, 117 degrees. Well, USPS isn't confirming that his death was heat-related, but his wife is, and she wants some change. From WFAA8, she says, "My husband was trying to complete his assignment. That was his job. And the heat got to him," Carla Gates said. No one should have been working outside like that when the heat index is that high. No one. Deliver the mail earlier or later or wait. And he isn't the only person. Because according to Newsweek, on June 21st, officials reported that another worker, a 35-year-old utility lineman from West Virginia, died from heat-related causes while working to restore power in Texas, as reported by More Perfect Union, news platform covering workers' rights issues. And I mean, it is comically evil to roll back these rights. As Jessica, workers are literally dropping dead in Texas as well as around the country.
Yeah, it's disgusting. When you hear of someone dying on the job, it's like, okay, was it a dangerous job? What were they doing? Carrying mail, like delivering letters to people's houses, not a dangerous job. And it's like, oh, how did he die? Maybe heat stroke, dehydration. Was he in the middle of the desert? Was there a lack of water in the region? No, we just have ridiculous work standards for workers in the United States of America. And it's not like he's traveling through the desert for 40 days and 40 nights with a message from God like Jesus. This is just a regular UPS worker carrying people's mail, their bills. It's not worth someone dying for. And I think that's at the heart of all of these issues with workers' rights when it comes to Amazon experiencing twice as many injuries in their warehouses than any other warehouse. And so it's like, come on, we can do better. It's not necessary to have human lives lost simply for this job to get done. I think everyone would be okay if their letter coming a few hours or days later. If it means that workers don't die to get it done. I think people don't need 2-day shipping because workers will get injured in the warehouses to get it done. I think we can do 3-day shipping instead and not lose lives and not have people get injured. Just the conditions of workers in the United States are pretty abysmal. And I think we're gonna see it get worse this summer. And we need to be in solidarity with the workers as consumers of these goods and services.